this is Mary Beth Harrison with the Dallas native team from Dade Prairie Mill Real Estate. And as you can tell from the name of my team, I am a Dallas native. I'm born and raised here. I've been selling real estate going into my 31st year, so I've been doing this for just a day or two and sell somewhere between 75 and 100 houses a year. So we go through a lot of people before the year is over with. What I bring to the table for my buyers is that, one, I know the area really well. I listen to your needs, assess what your housing concerns are. What's your commute time? What's an acceptable commute time to work? What's an acceptable commute time to your leisure time? Can we combine both of those together for you? So my job is to listen to what you say and then go find it for you. Dallas is a really large geographic area and covered with all kinds of suburbs, which I know really well. Important ideas I can give to a buyer is, one, getting pre-approved, which you've obviously already done because you're already working with a great lender. And from there, you know what your buying power is. There's no reason to look at this price when in fact what you're comfortable with is this price. That's just frustrating for everybody. So once you determine what your price is, what your housing needs are, then my job is to go make it happen. The Dallas native team is unsurpassed in service. Our goal is to do what we can do for you, and you go to work and do what you need to do, and we'll take care of all of the nitpicky little things. I think what I hate for myself is I would have asked the question if I had known to ask it. My job is to answer the question before you even knew that it needed to be asked. My job is to look at the house with different eyes. You're looking at it for all the pretties and the kitchen and the bathrooms. I'm looking at it for cracks and irregular things that shouldn't be there. That's my job. My job is to anticipate your needs and fulfill them. I bring an incredible team to the table. My vendor list that I bring, and you'll get a copy of that so you'll know who do you need to call when. And again, being born and raised here, there's not many people I don't know or haven't used myself. So my contractor list, my vendor list is so important to me. I'm incredibly loyal. And so when they do a good job for me or for my clients, and I've used almost every one of these people, so I know what a great job they do. And I'm happy to bring them to you. And so from lenders to title companies to inspectors, there's no one that I can't get on the phone and call and ask them to be there. So if there's a question about the roof, then we get a roofer there. If there's a question about the air conditioning or the heating system, then we want to get someone there to give us more information. And that's my job, is to go find that for you so that you are making an informed decision when you buy your home. I don't even know how to put a complete sentence with that, except that I love finding the perfect house for that buyer. Putting those two things together is such a gift, and the excitement and that closing date when they know the house is finally theirs is just watching their face, just watching the expression on a buyer's face when they connect with that house. And I know everyone thinks it's a business decision. It's not a business decision. It's buying something that's just okay. There's no such thing as the perfect house. I get that. But I sure want it to be a combination of how you could see yourself living in that home, and that's what's important to me. And it's just a great feeling. I said I've been doing this for a really long time, so if I had hated it, I would have stopped a long time ago. There's an old expression, love what you do and do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life, and that's the way I feel about it. Oh, the most fulfilling experience I've ever had. That's a tough one. When you sell as many houses a year as I do, and touch as many people as I do, that's a hard one. I guess the most recent is a couple that lived out of state, and they come in town once and we couldn't find a house for them. And one came on the market, I went and did a video, walked through the whole house with them, and they bought it sight unseen from just my time with them and knowing what was important to them, and then the video. And when they finally got to Dallas and saw the house, oh my gosh, the expression on their face and the joy between the two of them was just, it was just perfect. It was just, yeah, indescribable. To be tenacious I don't take no for an answer, and I don't take no very well. I think I'm probably like a 3-year-old inside this body because I hate being told no, especially when I know that that's not the final answer. When I know there's a way to make something happen, I'm just not going to accept a no. So that's probably, yeah, tenacious would probably be my first word that I think of when I think of describing me. I think of a lot of other words, but that's one. In a lifetime in Dallas, you might want to choose the Realtor.